Article 4, see a town vote to make bookkeeper, deputy treasurer position a full-time position, same benefits. 5, town vote to make the rec director position a full-time position. That's just a 10-hour increase on the current position. Vote to change the office of tax collector treasurer from a position as elected by ballot to a position as appointed by the board of selectmen, being effective at the expiration of the tax collector treasurer's current term, June 30, 2024. See if the town will vote to change the office of town clerk registrar from elected ballot to appointed, same term. Page 2, Article 8 is the admin payroll. 2 highlighted, 2042, 2437. And that's just with.
Do we have to do anything there if we put in the article for tax collector? Is it clerk assistant?
Clerk assistant.
We was going to put an article in for was it a
Michelle's deputy.
Michelle's,
Deputy for Michelle.
When were we doing that?
We talked about it 2 weeks ago. You didn't pay attention, did you? We just talked about it, though. We didn't decide it.
Yeah, I would not.
for when she's absent, and
Yeah, because there's nobody that,
replacement.
Okay, so I want everybody, it was the bookkeeper, deputy treasurer, tax collector, 40 hour per week. It was the understanding that she's cross-training so that regardless of what happens in this building, those offices are covered.
yeah.
So now we're looking at having 4 people doing those 2 jobs.
Is she going to do that?
She registered my vehicle for me.
Yeah. She is doing it, and maybe we could put this one on for assistant for next time, for whoever gets that job next time.
So in other words, if Michelle's out now,
Lynn will go in and take care of that.
Lynn can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think that'd work.
So there was, I didn't know that she was doing it. I thought there was some friction there.
No, not. I don't think so.
I think the idea is that if Michelle does not run or does not get elected and somebody else runs, that person's gonna need some training.
Well,
Or the town will be in serious trouble.
But Wander and Lynn
election.
can do that. Is Lynn just doing registrations, or is she getting involved with the?
You're doing the elections too. I don't know.
Not that I know, but
She's
I
only
don't
doing
know what she's gonna be trained in.
I guess the problem I'm seeing is that we've got 2 elected positions and we're trying to create full-time positions to train them for an elected position. And if they don't get elected, the town has spent the money to train these individuals. For what purpose?
Okay, then I would like instruction on what to do if Michelle's done and we've got no coverage. What do we do?
So what you're saying is we need to hire an assistant for Michelle's position, that elected position, just in case. I mean, it goes.
I want input from the
unsaid.
town on what to do for coverage. Whenever she's absent, everybody's bitching. So how do we stop that? How do we take care of the townspeople when she's sick?
Make it appointed. Because
what the hell's that gonna do? They're still gonna be sick.
yeah, they're going to be sick. But after so many sicknesses, we look at it a replacement. And I mean, we're looking at creating another position to cover
The whole
in
thing
case
with
somebody's
appointed
there.
positions is to take power away from the townspeople and give it all to the
I
select.
disagree with that.
Well, that's the way, it's a balance of power. Plain and
How is it a
simple.
balance of power?
It's a
Explain
balance of power. It has been since the first.
it. Explain how it is a balance of power. It is a balance of power.
There was a few years back that had been held to pay if we hadn't had Wander in there, because things wouldn't have been vocal to the townspeople. They would
like what? You're saying a few times,
I'm not
a
going
few years
there.
ago. Well, I'd just like to point out that Denmark, everybody's appointed. Cornish, everybody is appointed.
And I'm glad we're
Howard,
not
everybody
done.
is appointed.
Brownfield.
Freiburg, everybody is appointed.
Brownfield.
So, yeah, you, come on. The
Yeah.
Brownfield is unique. Come on, man. You know,
Most
we
towns
have
are.
10 towns around
We're
us,
not
they're
Denmark, we're
all-
not Freiburg, we're not Lovell, we're
but they're
Brownfield.
all appointed. The 10 surrounding towns around us, everybody is appointed. But it's a power grab to have 3 people that could change every 3 years, one person at a time. And that's a power grab? And the balance of power,
Let the people
All right,
decide.
all right. How about a per diem person to fill in? I mean, I know everybody complains that when she's not here, they can't do anything.
If Lynn can do it.
And if
I'll
Lynn's
do
here,
it.
that's fine, but then
Yeah,
if they don't give Lynn the position, which there's no guarantee of anything,
no.
and there's no guarantee they're gonna give this other position.
And the bookkeeping line item go away as well.
Yep.
It all depends on what the taxpayers want.
all right.
I get the, we need to continue with town business, but I just can't see justifying it by just adding more positions for what if.
We need
I
to
mean-
add quality people.
It's, any one of them could, God forbid, have a heart attack tonight and die.
Mhm.
The town is still gonna go on. It's been going on since what, 18 something?
1802.
It's not like the town's gonna die. We have ways of making things happen, and in a very tight situation for the town, I would like to think that our surrounding towns would help in the interim. And if they don't, well, it is what it is.
I think it burned that bridge. All right, forget it, you won't do it.
Article 9, fixed administrative costs. I don't see any changes there.
Yeah.
Non-fixed costs, administrative expense. I didn't see anything in there. 25 on the legal. That's what we did last year?
Yeah.
How close are we on it this year?
What did I tell you? I can't remember.
1,800 and change, I thought.
Yeah.
Think we ought to go up?
I don't think
Go up
so.
another $5,000?
Hopefully nothing happens next year.
Well, yeah, I agree. I hope nothing,
I'd like to see nothing
but
spent out of it, but. Shouldn't
streetlights,
pull out the whole bottle of wax. We had to,
yeah.
you know.
The streetlights, yeah, did CMP reach out or send an email, Miss Day, about the upgrading the lights?
Yeah.
No, updating the lights, because they're running off of the sodium whatevers, and they were talking about LEDs that they were gonna do on their dime,
Yeah,
not ours.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
We didn't send meetings.
I thought they sent that, to all the towns and, I thought it was in the correspondence folder.
Didn't they say something if we wanted to change the lights?
Yeah, they'd give us the fixtures and we had to,
Yeah, or they
But I
charge
thought
us
they-
some stupid amount of money to put them on.
yeah, didn't they come back and say that they'd install?
Don't remember
I
that.
haven't seen that.
But yeah, that was,
If you got one, we just.
I mean, yeah, one light
Yeah.
is like, $4 a month, and another one's like $2,200 a month.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, you know.
Article 11. Fire department. Article 12, transfer payment for the truck.
Yeah.
Article 13. Raise and appropriate up to 30,000 be divided equally into 3 capital improvements. Do we want to do equally? As it stands, if like last year. Equally puts it into the building. Public Works and Fire Department. If they don't. If we leave the word equal out like in last year,
As needed.
we, as a board, come in the first meeting in the new fiscal year and we vote to how we want to split that. So we can do, out of the 30,000, we can do, 2,500 to the buildings and the other remaining 5 split between public works and fire department or,
Whatever needs it the most. Yeah,
right,
yeah, let's do that.
so get rid of equally.
Yeah.
Okay, now that doesn't mean somebody won't stand up and add that.
Right.
But like last year, if they don't, like they didn't, that gives us purview to put it where we need it most.
Yep.
So can you change it?
I will, indeed.
Let's see if the select board name of the town of Brownfield. Purpose and planning is design a new public safety building at Spring Street. Any construction will be pending the approval of the Congressional Direct Spending Fund. ACO 3,100. That didn't change any. I saw an increase in the Public Works Department. Let's see, maintenance is up to 10 on vehicles.
Mhm.
Pretty standard. Rest of the stuff 5 on brush control equipment rental. 4 on calcium. 600 parts mowing. Oh, can you look when that contract is up? The mow, did we do that last year? Did we do that last year? The mowing contract? Cause I know we added the cemeteries and he
Yeah.
was doing the outliers. We haven't talked to him either, now that it's springtime.
Right.
Could you also reach out to him, see when he could come in and see us about the outlier?
This is Dana Batchelor, right?
Yep. Yeah. Cause that time's coming pretty quick.
Yeah, snow's gone.
And in May.
I don't think it. So much maintenance.
There is. Parks and memorials, that's not under that.
No,
No. Well, more.
You know how,
Well,
Pine Grove usually asks for 4,400, I
We had it somewhere.
did not put that in here.
They didn't send a request, did they?
No.
Google reminded, I would do that. We did that, I thought we did that. Yeah, we did cemetery lots of maintenance, Article 9. Third from the bottom.
Isn't that like the town?
The town part of it.
What's the total number?
10,945.
Yeah, that's included, that to get that. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah, cause didn't they go a year without
Without it.
cut a check?
yeah, we gave them 2.
What's that lady's name?
Mabel.
Mabel, that's
Yeah.
it, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
nice, we're good there, ACO.
good, I'm glad that's off my mind.
Transfer station,
Maintenance repair went up.
I did,
Oh,
what did?
the maintenance repair.
Oh, yeah. We're using for the other cans. We use reserve.
Yep.
So you're not buying another can this year?
No, we should be doing the 2,
Right. Two compactors.
right, 2 compactors. We probably, I don't know,
We may have to buy another can.
yeah, cause that, the overflow was okay. Well, we just bought one 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the overflow, yeah, the overflow one, she's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty rough. Yeah, we might. So yeah, with that,
Yeah.
that would be a,
And the other thing we can look at is take money out of that account is to put some more concrete down there, so it's easier for them to switch the cans
oh, yeah,
with the backhoe.
Article 18, authorize any unexpended funds from the public works budget be rolled over in the public works capital improvement. Vote to authorize any unexpended funds from the selectmen's overlay account to be divided into the capital improvement accounts. 160 towards paving of roads and bridges. Alright, so we'll mark that one. And this one marked. 21 planning board expenses. Seminars went up 250. Everything else stayed the same. Assessing 1750. Carryover Article 23, carry over the 62.5 for the reval. Code enforcement 7450. Only change there was mileage. And 215 supplies. Community center 47,120. Maintenance 26,000. What are we doing to that?
Well, I think that's because they talked about painting and everything, and then now
Oh,
that,
yeah. Oh,
and we probably ought to leave that in there only because you're probably not looking at that money for at least a year, possibly two, and we are gonna do something before it rots away.
yeah, I know we do something about the windows in the gym,
Mhm.
because those are getting broke left and right. Right, 26 rec department expenses actually went down. About $1,500, 1,600, something like that.
Mhm.
See if town Article 27 place all funds collected from the fitness center into a rollover account. So use for maintain and upgrade fitness center. 28 water rec is up. Swim instructor and swim aid. There's a change in.
Yeah, they went up.
32.7 for in-town organizations. 11.913 for out of town. That's kind of an odd number, 11.913. Yeah. Rollover it, any unexpended health insurance premiums for future offset. 4% interest annual on taxes not paid. Set the instant paid by the town on abated taxes to 3%. Next town meeting levy limit.
It's in the last one, that's why you should have a red,
Yep.
Yeah, the red.
okay,
Yeah,
mine is. I
yes.
couldn't-
13, 14. Right?
Yeah, that's all I have is 13 and 14, shouldn't be. What should say?
Mine
11,
says
12.
11.
11 and 12 is correct, it's for next year.
Levy limit. Spend, accept and expend grants, donations. Disposal of property. See if town transfer up to 350 from general fund. Article 39, 12,944 for the rec department, add a 2024 summer camp junior guide outdoorsman program. I was surprised he had 50 some odd respondents to
Yeah.
that. I was really surprised. So. Article 40, 150,000 of other income surplus. Principally excise taxes, interest on delinquent taxes, state reimbursement, selectmen's overlay. To reduce the overall amounts to be granted and raised for fiscal year 23-24. So how are we gonna do that one? So why are we doing the 150 and the 350? Article 38 and 40. Because selectmen's overlay is supposed to go, if that passes into, was it Public Works or capital
improvements, yeah.
So that's kind of a repeat.
Well, what about,
I put it in there specifically because I did not know if you would want to use any of the other income towards this, you could lower that amount.
Well,
what about
well, we got the excise tax, which is anywhere from 295 to 305 generally. I think last year was the first year I can't remember. well, that I know that they didn't try to utilize that to offset the,
Right.
public works
Mhm.
budget. Which was odd, but that didn't happen. Um, I don't know, I guess I'm. Then Article 38 is 350 from the general fund
Right,
to offset, and then
Surplus.
150. I mean, the 350. We just rounded it in the middle at 300 for excise. So that's 50,000. From surplus.
better than it's sitting in the bank. It goes back to the people.
We really ought to talk to the auditor then. Because we don't know what we have in surplus. And we may need to spend more than what is. 350, 150, that's 5,000.
Mhm.
So up to 500. So. I would highly recommend that we speak to the auditor.
See what he says
and
first.
See what we get for monies. What we have, I mean, it was quite the jump in, the mill rate.
Right,
So,
if you can offset that,
right, yeah, the more we can offset it, the better.
there's no reason to
But
have
we
that much
don't
money
have-
sitting in the bank.
Yeah, we don't have. We don't have numbers. So
We won't have this year either.
Right.
why?
It's just my feeling.
And I guess they didn't come the other day like Wanda said they were,
Don't think they
a
can.
phone call or something.
But they can at least get numbers, can't they? Pin him down to what we've got.
They did do a telephone, I think, a telephone meeting.
Well, why don't we reach out to Ron, see if he'll come up here next week? So we can get numbers, get this finalized for print,
That would be great.
Yeah,
because I mean,
let's get times,
yeah, no. We got a meeting next Tuesday, right?
yes,
Perfect.
He's not gonna be here though, right?
next Tuesday, I believe.
Next,
Oh, you
It's a
were?
Tuesday after.
yeah, we don't have a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can reach out to Ron, see if he can set it up to come in here. I mean, we need
Yeah,
to
we need numbers.
know.
We need
to
a
know
number.
numbers. Well, not only that, but, I mean, just one number, but. Just, I wanna make sure we're safe as far as, I mean, that's, if it goes through and, they're late in the. They're late in the warrant, so you know how that goes. The longer it goes on, the faster stuff goes through, if people are ready to go.
Yeah.
And that could be $500,000 right there. So, you know. Yeah, I'll reach out to Ron. Actually, I'll try giving him a call tomorrow morning. See if he can, and then. For the selectmen's meeting. Give us some numbers and just do a quick, well, we didn't, other than the equally, that's pretty much the only change we've made, right?
Yes, but what about 41? We didn't discuss that. And should we have both Article 38 and 40 in, or can we do away with one and
What?
just change that figure?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask him for numbers wise, because, if we just change Article 38 to the 500, up
Yeah.
to 500, then we can do away with 40. But if that number, I don't know if he's gonna tell us that we can only expend, 290,000. I don't know. So if we have numbers, he should be able to provide those and we can solidify the 38 and 40. And whether we keep them
Both.
right, or just get rid of one.
I just think that it does seem like it's, confusing to have two, but they are worded differently.
Yeah,
And
right.
that was the idea too, that I was not sure which one should be in there.
Well, I agree with the, the selectmen's overlay. Because if that doesn't go, if that gets shot down in what article was, Article 19. Yeah, so if that gets voted down, then this covers it.
Yeah,
So. I mean, that may be something there. What else? Delinquent taxes, state reimbursement income. And because state, we're back in the, what was the program, the state, revenue sharing, that started back up, I thought, last year. I thought they did away with it during the COVID, came back up, so we got money there. And URIP, is usually anywhere from 51 to 54,000 that we get for the roads, so we can utilize that. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the excise taxes, I mean, that's 300 to sell. So, I mean, anywhere 295 to 305 is pretty average, so. We can. I mean, I don't see that we don't have the 500, but I'd rather be
Right.
sure before we. So yeah, I'll reach out to Ron, see if we can get it set up Tuesday. He's coming. Set with us for.
And what's your thought
15, 20
on
minutes.
Article 41?
Um,
Because I was asked to put it in, so I did.
Yeah.
You guys hadn't had
Um,
anything to say about it. So,
So it's 1.6 to 25%, 675, almost 76.
what's that?
If one a year is 676,000 almost, the town would have to come up with if it was 25%.
455,000, I think, something like that.
yeah,
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
90,000.
No,
Wait a minute here. 168. 19434 divided by 4. 422, 358.
20, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you're almost 900 with the. But you can always do, you can use like sign, with that too, same as the firehouse. You can use like, so if somebody does a job and donates it, that becomes part of the money spent.
I'd leave it in there because
Okay,
It's 2 years away, but
right,
we may get the
it's-
money.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been submitted, but it would be nice if the taxpayers say, yeah, let's see what we can get.
Yeah.
And it may tailor down the cost, I mean, well, but I would leave it, yes.
so do you think, if you can get Ron here next week, that will take care of this, we can get this finished?
We'll have our
Fine.
numbers, which is good twofold if we have our numbers, because hopefully he can give us numbers. Not just those two numbers, but numbers, so we're always asked. And
What do we have?
yeah, the numbers provided are the previous year's audit, so
Yeah.
if we can have somewhat current numbers would be really good. And maybe we can get those, so. Yeah, I'll reach out to him tomorrow, and when I talk to him, I'll give you a call as soon as I'm done. I hang up with him.
Yep,
See if next Tuesday will work for him.
that would be good.
Awesome.
I got nothing else.
Did you want to talk about? What you want?
Can I?
Until we find out what's going on, we don't have much to do it.
How long?
Hopefully tomorrow.
No, I mean, how long? Cause he's got.
Yeah. Yes.
Where does that take us to? 9 weeks. Let's see.
May
Can
is
you
4,
look at that?
June is 8.
And just give me a yes or no on your opinion of that.
Mine is June.
It doesn't. It's really just a morality builder.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, really.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you.
Well,
So,
I'd like to ask the individual to come to next week's meeting if it's all right with
Sure.
you.
um,
3, 5, 6,
third week in
7,
June.
8, 9. He's got 9 weeks left.
Yeah.
So he'll have roughly 2.5 weeks left. So I can't do that much.
See, it's 7 or 8 hours since February. A week.
Oh. No, yeah, we. Yeah. Good. And kind of worried me. I was like, oh.
Well, it's just.
Yep. Good news.
Alright. Wait for motion. Motion to adjourn, all there,
Sure.
okay. Come on, second that to him.
Thank you, guys.